says, it's cool, man. You kind of helped me out in a way. And I said, how? He said, well, when she heard that scream, she thought I had a girl hiding up in here. She wouldn't believe me it was you until you went ripping through here. Yeah. Yeah. The worst part of it was that damn spider was on the mirror the whole time. Telling you, man. I was reading a Time Life magazine the other day. It was a couple years old. But the headline caught my eye. It said, cruise ship passengers forced to hide in their rooms for 10 days because of pirates. Pirates. So, I'm going to hurry this up. He gave me the light. So, apparently these 1,900 people paid an average of $36,000 apiece to sail around the world in 100 days. But while they're passing the west coast of Africa, they had to hide in their rooms with no lights and no music because of pirates. $36,000 apiece, that's almost $70 million. You'd think they could hire a sniper to shoot at the pirates, right? We're not talking Blackbeard and his three-masted schooner. It's four guys with AK-47s in a little boat. You don't even need that good of a sniper. You just got to hit the boat a couple times. Anyway, that's my time. I'm Dean Jernigan.
Man, I have never wanted to watch a sequence with Dean Jernigan in the shower more than I did after tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Collins.
What is up the market? I didn't realize there were jams happening up here. It's pretty sweet. I like it. You get like a little music with your set. I've been eating a lot of medication lately. Some of you knew last time I was in a motorcycle accident. It's pretty cool. All of that aspirin and ibuprofen has started to melt my kidneys, but I've made sure to stay hydrated and wash them all down with plenty of Mountain Dew and energy drinks. So things are looking good. You guys want to hear a story about your last comic? His name's Dean, right? You guys want to hear a cool story about Dean? Yes. Dean's not his fucking name. That dude's name is Andrew. Dean is his cult leader name. How do I know he's a cult leader, you ask? Because his son has a friend. His friend's name is Chris. Dean met him and said, no, you're more like a Billy. That kid's teachers call him Billy. Dean changed a person's name. Don't believe me enough? Dean has an old lady. Her name is Cassie. He said, I'm going to call you Andy. And she agreed to it. That's right, he named his girlfriend after himself. Fucking some cult shit. God damn. Seems all nice and lovable, right? That fucking David Koresh motherfucker will sleep with your wife. God damn. You guys see Shiny Allen over there? Shiny Allen in the corner, he looks like Biff Tanner went back to the future with the almanac. Motherfucker. Have you guys been watching the TV? We've been doing an interview with the vice president, and old Trumpy was on the other one. It reminded me, $1.2 million of methamphetamines got smuggled into South Bend recently via Mexico. You say what the fuck you want about Obama, but when he was president, we made that shit right here at home. I fucking told that joke at a nudist colony. And then, as soon as I told that joke, I heard, you're goddamn right, because we're law and order now. I thought, well, these nudists are not like I thought they would be. Because I don't know what your impression of nudists are, but I thought they were a bunch of granola crunchers, you know, peace and love. Nope, these were free market experts. And they fucking, the only thing they liked more than free balling was the free market themselves. That show was fucked up. I showed up, and they charged me, the talent, $10 to get in. Now, I've been paid for shows, but I've never paid to do a show. But the last time I gave $10 to see boobies, it worked out great. So I came off the money, and I'm pulling in, and off in the middle distance, you can see naked people. And I was like, well, fuck, I guess this is happening. So, boop, strip down and jump in the hot tub for a little pre-show relaxation. And then it was showtime. They said, Brian, you ready to go in? And I was ready, because I had spent all day pulling and tugging, trying to ensure that good dick day, you know? And then I walked in, it was that fucking nightmare you had in school. You walk in naked and everybody else is fully clothed. Because that's what fucking happened. I was at a nudist colony where I was the only nude motherfucker in the place. And all my hard tugging and pulling work had just sucked back into me, because adrenaline's a hell of a drug. Fuck, it's been wild. You guys enjoy your quarantine? You have a good shutdown? It's nice we're getting a little back opened up. I grew out this sweet mullet during it. I was thinking about trimming it, but then I was riding the motorcycle one day and saw it blowing majestically in the wind, and I was like, oh no, she's a keeper. I mentioned the motorcycle for the ladies in the crowd, or any dudes looking to make a lifestyle change. Told that joke at a show, and I heard, hey, that's really funny, but you should say no homo afterwards. Oh no, bro, all homo intended. There are dark corners all around this place. Let's go touch dicks. Oh, man. I did fall backwards into online dating recently. I'm from South Bend. You guys know who Mayor Pete is? He's the guy who's not going to be president. And I don't know if you're familiar with this Pieces of Fish, but I was like, oh, Mayor Pete, you did it. You got us a sushi identification service. Nope, not what that was. But I learned something about myself, and that's that I really like looking at pictures of women on the internet. So I made a Tinder account. And guys, I did something these women ain't seen in years. Well, I fucking lied to them. I said things like, we should be friends first, take it slow, see how it goes. And it fucking worked. I started getting matches. Not only that, I got a message. So you can imagine my excitement when I swipe open that message. And it said, that thing about friends, good, because you're about unfuckable. That's been my time, guys. Thank you very much.
Hey, Brian, when you looked at your mullet in the mirror as it was flying by, is that when the deer popped out? In case you didn't know, Brian got into a motorcycle accident and ran into a deer. Fuck you guys, he's fine. Look at him. He's fine. You're fine. Look at him. He survived a motorcycle accident. Clap for him.
What about the deer?
From what I understand, the deer was delicious. At least that's what I was told. Dang. This is funnier in my head than when I made fun of the guy that crashed into a deer with his motorcycle. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Joe Tidd.
I'm the guy that was pulling Brian's hair. That's not gay. I like your haircut, Jeff Webb.
Thank you.
Handsome, he looks cute. I'm not gay. Alright. I'm not homophobic either. I'm a homophony. Alright. I've been taking a lot of heat lately for making jokes about gay and stuff, and it's rough. Somebody was like, oh, you think it's funny to be gay? I don't think it's funny to be gay. I think it's funny when you make fun of straight people for being gay. Alright? Let's get that out of the way. You guys should hear I talk to my gay friends. I'm like, what up, straight boy? Cis male. Cunt. That was a good one. I forget what I was gonna do. Oh, my girlfriend's here, Jenny Rodriguez. Give it up for her. Jenny asked me if she's the kind of girl I'd bring home to me and my mom. I was like, yeah. She's like, cool, I'm meet your mom. I was like, I'll set it up. She thought it was weird we were going on a picnic. She wouldn't even get out of the car when we got to the cemetery. Dating sucked when I lived at home because, like, my parents were always there. And my parents got a divorce, so that was kind of cool. And then my mom died, and that was cool for like a month. And then I realized you had to pay bills. And by that time, my mom had started to smell pretty bad. It's a joke. Mom's actually here tonight. in spirit. I told that joke a year ago, almost a year ago to the day, and something happened to me that every comic in this room wishes would have happened to them, and a guy died. He died laughing at my jokes. So all of you other comics suck. But when it happened, I remember when it happened, I said that joke, and this guy was just laughing, like, in the front row, like, hysterically. And I was like, this guy gets it, his mom's dead. And he goes, she died last week. And then he dropped his beer on the floor. It exploded straight up in the air. It was so cool. And then he fell down next to it. Everybody ran over to him. And I just pulled up my pants and got off stage. Okay, I wasn't ready for it. But if it happens again, I will be ready for it. And I even wrote some one-liners just in case. So, imagine this guy right here just died. What's your name? Tim. Tim's dead in this joke. Okay. Okay, number one. For this next bit, I'm gonna need an ambulance. Like mother, like son. Who knew my first special would be on the first 48? I like that one. I guess that guy's here in spirit too.
We'll be in a minute.
I hope he knows there's a 2-drink minimum. Cause of death? Good ass joke. Time of death? The 5-minute mark, baby. That's been my time.
Give it up for Joe Tidd, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Tidd's a lot like if Xanax came to life. That's a good joke. Fuck you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose C.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Woo! I wrote Jose C this time because last time I wrote down my last name and he can't read, so I just made it easier for him. I believe we live in a sexist society. I believe women have it all. Obviously not rights, but like in the surgery world, they have like boob jobs, butt jobs. They even have that new surgery, so after you're done giving birth, you can go right into the other room and tighten up your wop again. You know, let's take a second and thank the guy who came up with that surgery. Because I mean, I can only imagine the conversation he had with his wife. Like, hey babe, I know you just gave me this beautiful baby girl, and you know she's great, perfect. But like, damn, she fucked up your pussy. It looks like she took it with her and left behind a roast beef sandwich. Like, but then that got me thinking because, you know, guys' dicks take beatings too. Like, in the morning when I wake up, like before I shower or in the shower or before bed, they take a lot of beatings. So, you know, I was thinking about it. They should come up with a surgery to make dicks look young again, you know? Women, step it up. You know, do you want to be a 60-year-old lady with the boobs and the butt and the wop, and then your husband's over there with the raggedy old hobo dick? No? Oh, nice sound effects. I got sound effects in my act. Nice. Alright, well, that joke sucked. Good thing I came with more. So, my family came up from Texas not that long ago, and it's the first time visiting up here in the Midwest. They've never left the South. So me and my family were like, all right, well, we got to show them the Midwest experience. We got to show them what being a Hoosier is all about. So, we thought about it, and we're like, what's the best way to do that? So we rented a trailer and did a bunch of math. Because what's more Indiana than that? No, I wish though. What we did do though is when they came over, we took him to Cracker Barrel because, there's nothing like eating pancakes while racist old white people stare at you. Then we took him out, to the cornfields because, Indiana, Midwest. And we stopped at a gas station, and we came across some Amish people, which I guess they don't have Amish people in Texas, because I asked them, I was like, do you guys have the Amish people down there in Texas? and he was like, and they were like, Amish people? You mean those pilgrims? I was like, no, that's not what they are at all. So yeah, I guess they don't have Amish people in Texas. I described them to them. I was like, those hardworking people, they're always working hard. They're like, no, we just have Mexicans over there. I was like, oh, jeez. That was it for that joke too. Damn. Yeah, okay, so I got a new girlfriend recently. She's great. She's white. She's blonde, blue eyes. I know she's not everyone's cup of tea, but like if Hitler was alive, he'd really be into her. She's awesome though. We recently reached our second big milestone of our relationship. The first one was after 3 months of dating, I finally convinced her to leave her fiance. So, that's a big step in the right direction. And then the second milestone recently just happened. We were getting hot and heavy in bed, and one thing led to another, and she ate my butt. And that's a pretty big milestone, I feel like. I mean, come on. No claps for that one? All right, though. That's been my time. The light's gone. Thank you.
Jose, what's your last name again?
Cisneros.
Say that again?
Cisneros.
Come here again. Come closer. Say it into that microphone.
Cisneros. It's not even on.
Yeah, it is.
Cisneros.
All right, Immigrations and Custom Enforcement. Did you guys get that? Okay. I'm kidding. My mother's Mexican, or what they told me. I don't know. We were separated at the border. Jenny Rodriguez, everybody. Come on down.
Jose C, more like Jose P. Ness. That was so fucking funny. I wrote that in like a minute. I know I'm in Valparaiso because this table over here is on their second bottle of wine. And I've never seen anyone order a bottle of wine. Like ever, anywhere, ever. Shout out to you guys. Must be nice being rich. There's a Pac-Man machine. Shut up, you're ruining my joke. There's a Pac-Man machine in the back. I don't know if you guys see that. You guys should play it during the next person's set. Not during mine, though. I've been doing a social experiment on myself. I've been drinking just like one type of alcohol and seeing like what kind of person it makes me. And so far, I've learned that whiskey makes me mad, and beer just gets me drunk. This beer's on special, $5. Shout out to Eric, it's delicious. Oh God, that hurt. so good. $5. 7% too. I had a coworker hit on me today. He was like, "Hey girl, are you Irish? 'Cause when I see you, my dick be Dublin." And I was like, "Hey, are you my depression? Because when I see you, you make me want to fucking kill myself." Oh my god, you guys are so fucking quiet. Like, you guys can fucking laugh. It's okay, these are jokes. This is a fucking comedy club. Jesus fucking Christ. Do I need to be louder? I'll scream my fucking jokes. I'm depressed. When I give it up for me, I'm depressed. Clap it up. Clap it up. I'm depressed. When I was in high school, I had this notebook that I would write in, and I would go on rants about, like, my friends and my family, and it was very school shooter-esque, but I wasn't a white dude, so not a huge deal. A lot of white dudes here. Please don't shoot me. That wasn't funny, I guess. That's fine. Next joke. I actually lost that notebook though, and I got called down to the guidance counselor, and it was really weird because like I had to explain to him like, yeah, I want to kill myself, but like I am not going to actually kill myself. Like, are you kidding me? My parents would kill me. Thank you so much. Just you. I have no cards. I would consider myself a business person. The other day, I had this guy message me, and he was like, "Hey, I'll send you $40 for 3 nudes." And I was like, "Bet, send me $40. And then he did, and then I blocked him. He was like, "I hope you enjoy that $40. And I was like, "Yeah, it's the most I've ever been paid for a joke." Oh my God, I work tomorrow at 5:15 in the morning. That's 5:15 Elkhart time? I'm not even done with his first beer. What? Disinfect the mic. COVID's not real. Grow up. I already have the light. I have like 10 more minutes. All right, I guess that's been my time. Who are you? Who gave me the beer? Oh, the rich people with the wine. Give it up for them. Give it up for me. I've been Jenny Rodriguez. Thank you so much.
For the record, it's not her fault for blaming you guys about the bottle of wine. The closest thing they have is like a large gallon-sized bag of meth in South Bend, so they're just not used to seeing certain things out here in Valpo. It'll make its way out east, I promise. One of these days it will. Her boyfriend's outside tweaking with the rest of the South Bend people. Ladies and gentlemen, Reese Merritt!
Howdy, everybody. My name's Reese Merritt. I'm kind of high as shit right now. I'm serious. I'm just in a weird fucking mood all day. I smoked too much pot and listened to way too much Bowie. So I'm just gonna improv some shit if that's cool with you guys. So, a lot of comics, they understand that there's a tradition at open mic nights that somebody new normally just kind of comes on and it kind of turns into a Klan meeting with a weird racist rant. And that hasn't happened here at the market, and I'm happy with that. But I'm a stickler for tradition, so here's a list of everything I don't like about Puerto Ricans.
It's about time.
They won't tell me how to cook their rice. It just says rice. This is actually my first attempt at calligraphy. I'm serious. I'm just kind of improvising shit. I'd have no idea why this is in my pocket. So as a white guy in front of 90% white people, what's the ratio in Valpo? Too many? I agree. But as a white man in front of 90% white people, I'm going to initiate what is known as small talk. It's kind of cold out today. Yeah. I'm fucking thrilled it's cold. I hate the heat. I'm tired of putting talcum powder on my balls. Like just this morning, I grabbed the blue bottle. The menthol bottle, that woke me up faster than a fucking cup of coffee. I swear to shit. Instant hangover cure, I swear to God. Man. And you guys remember a few years ago there was an article going around that apparently your balls have the same kind of cells as taste buds? I gotta say, it's kind of true. I learned it was minty fresh. I didn't have to brush my teeth when I was done. It was awesome. Let's see, small talk. Anybody into fantasy football? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, I don't care. I hate fantasy football. I hate football in general, but just football, fantasy football is even worse because you're talking about something that ain't real. It's a hypothetical fight, you know what I mean? It's like Batman versus Goku. No, it didn't happen. But like, if you talk to me about your fantasy football team, you're essentially. It would be the same as if I started talking to you about my level 4 dwarf bard. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting. I've made a really funny one. His name is Welby Cherry Cheeks. He's like 3'5". He's from the Bayou. Like he speaks Creole. You know, what's a fada what I got a whoo way, that kind of thing. He's me and the Dragonborn Paladin were actually starting a distillery, and this is exactly how it feels to me when you're speaking about fantasy football. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That's a stupid fucking joke. Alright, let's see. What else could I talk about? Let's see. TV. Okay, here we go. One of my favorite shows, it's called Bar Rescue. You guys ever watch that one? Yeah, you? Yeah. All right, yeah. If you guys haven't seen the show Bar Rescue, it follows this dude around named John Tafford, and he's essentially like if a bulldog had an opinion on whiskey. And he drives around, him and his posse, which changes all the time. It's like the Black Eyed Peas. And that's a dated reference. I can tell who's a millennial now. That's awesome. And he drives around all these like burned out bars in the middle of nowhere and fixes them up. But my favorite part is the first day, because he just tears the owner apart. Like, he'll just start yelling at him, like, you're fat, you're lazy, you're unmotivated, you can't even make a Long Island iced tea. And they start crying. And I kind of feel bad, because those are quotes from my childhood. I know exactly what the fuck that feels like. I'm glad you liked that one. I think that's about a good stop. That's a natural stop and everything. All right. So that was my time. Like I said, that was all improv, so thank you guys who actually laughed. My name's Reese Merritt with a C. I love each and every one of you, and remember to smile through the bullshit, because it's not going to stop, neither should you. Have a good one.
Isn't Reese Merritt just the nicest guy that comes here? Like, give him another round of applause. He's too nice for us. Fuck you, Reese. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Rooster.
Hey, how y'all doing? Got an email today. Email said that Porter County is now in stage yellow for COVID. If it turns to red, they're going to close down the schools, which is good for me because that lifts that 1,000-yard band that I got around them. So, happy for that, fingers crossed. Went to the doctor the other day. And you know, when you go to the doctor, you got to sit in the pre-waiting room to get into the actual waiting room. And I can't say waiting room. And so I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and then they call me up, Mr. Rooster, you're up, go ahead. Go in door number 2, so I go there, sit down, wait. So I get a little bored. So I start going through all the drawers, seeing what I could take. See if there's any pens, paper, syringes, whatever. And I'm sitting there, looking. Doctor, where the hell is he? Then all of a sudden, I get this pain right in my stomach. And it's one of those gassy pains, you know? That, I'm like, oh shit. What do I do? The doctor's gonna be coming in, what do I do? Do I hold on to it and just bear it? Or do I let that baby go? So I take B. And I'm looking around. I said, oh, I think I got it. So I let that bad boy go. It was one of those toe curling, just woo. You know, just let it all go and you're like 10 pounds lighter. You're like, holy shit. Not as soon as I let that go, the door opens up. Hey, Mr. Rooster, whoa. He looked at me, I looked at him. He just put his head down and turned around, left the door open, and walked away. I was like, oh no. So I'm standing there and I'm like, well, I'm just going to sit here in this and try to work my way out of this once he comes back in. He didn't come back for 10 minutes. Like nothing happened. Hey, Mr. Rooster, hey. Took care of that. So, with that being said, you know, you ever get that moment and you just, what do? Had another incident. Met a real hot chick, right? She was like an Illinois 6, Indiana 10. And, you know, I'm ready to, you know, shoot my smoothness to her. Hey, how you doing? I'm Rooster. Hey. Well, at that moment, when you're trying to give the most game that you can, it hit me again. This time, no, that's not going to happen. This chick's Indiana 10, shit. So I held it. And I'm smiling and trying to do small talk. Yeah, hey, you know, buckling over, trying to act like, oh, that's all good. Little did she know, she had worse gas than I did. She said, excuse me, Mr. Rooster, I feel real embarrassed, but I gotta walk away. I was like, oh man, what did I do? Smell myself and shit. And he said, God damn. She walks away. Let's go. I looked at her, I was like, I want to marry you. One thing that I can never understand is when you meet a woman, you get that moment where you got to hold everything back and you got to be polite. Oh, do I do this in front of them or do I walk away? Well, I figure after about a month and a half, this is going to come out. How about it, ladies? You guys done it in front of your man, ain't it? That's love. When you got love like that, it lasts forever. I'm Rooster. Thank you very much.
All right, how we doing out there, everybody? We doing all right still? Okay, so what is everybody, just out of curiosity, what's everybody doing next week on Thursday at around this time? You best be right, it better be here, because here's the thing. Next week we have a very special Thursday night show. It's not just an open mic, we're skipping the open mic for a week. We're actually having a real show. Jason Tebow, one of the co-hosts of Punch Drunk Sports with Sam Tripoli and Ari Shafir, will be here headlining. And also coming along with them are two of the best comics from this area, ladies and gentlemen. We got Josh Sumrall coming in from Hammond, but also we have the incomparable, extremely attractive, and very voluptuous Joe Tidd featuring next Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. So this man's going to be on our special Thursday night show next week. So if you're here tonight and you're not here next week, I'm going to be very disappointed. All right, you guys ready for next comic? You guys going to be here next week for Jason Tebow?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Deborah Dan Rice.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about the long walk, old age. I had a birthday last week, but I'd like to give a shout out. The Greek gods are out tonight. Hermes, ladies and gentlemen, with the winged feet in the back. Golden Flyer, he's the messenger of information. Nice to see him out. But last week I had a birthday, turned 52. Getting old's horrible. Body's falling apart. I've noticed my sack is starting to swell for the wrong reasons, and that's not good. My little penis gets swallowed up by my giant testicle sack, and every time I pee now, I just dribble down the ball sack into usually the floor. I don't even make the toilet anymore, so that's what you got to look forward to, young guys, so watch out for that. But I've got some animals, a couple dogs, cats, and they are some freaky beasts that I own. I got a cat that won't quit licking herself. And I mean, not only just the normal cleaning, but I'm talking, she's going all the way for her own goodness, trying to lick her own monkey all the time. And so I'll be sitting watching television, and that cat's going crazy. I'll lean over, take a drink of my pop, look back. Cat's got a cigarette in her paw. So I know the cat's doing a real good job of taking care of herself. So that's nice. I've been trying to help people, give them some advice as I get older. My kids have found out that most of my advice is outdated. They just don't understand the references because they're in high school, and the stuff I use is like, hey, Hasselhoff, calm down on your driving, So it's like, what's a Hasselhoff? You go, what? It's that car that talks and drives. You don't know who Hasselhoff is? No. So, went out to the bar. I was trying to pick up some ladies, hoping to get a blowjob. I haven't had a blowjob in over 20 years. By the way, my wedding anniversary is next week. I've been married 20 years. How did that happen? Saw a young lady sitting at the bar, real pretty face. And I'm sitting down, so I sent her a drink, hoping to score. And she gets up off a chair, comes walking around the corner, and she has got the hugest ass. Yeah. And I'm like, ho! Normally I like the athletic fit. I know junk in the trunk's a big popular thing now for a lot of ladies, and that's fine. I just like a more an athletic fit, but she came over and said, hey, thanks for buying me the drink. And I said, yeah, no problem. I saw your face. You're very pretty, very beautiful. And she says, yeah, I know. I've got some issues. I'm a little heavy down below, and my chest. I only wear an A cup in my bra. I'm like, well, hey, that's fine. You can go get implants or whatever. She's like, well, it's just too much money. I said, well, look, I got a quick fix for you. Every morning when you get up, go into the bathroom, grab a piece of toilet paper, rub it directly in between your breasts. Do that every day for a month. She goes, that'll increase the size of my chest? And I was like, well, absolutely. Look what it did to your ass. So, sorry. I hate that joke now. But, oh, the light already. All right, well, I guess that's my time. I'm Dapper Dan Rice. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. KC.
I feel the love, man. I get more love here than the hood. That's what's up. Where's Sky at, man? Where's Sky at? Because I don't believe in vampires. Like I made white people believe. That's what's up. Hey, I ain't used to doing that. Hey, I don't believe in vampires, but I sure do believe in teen wolves. That boy's got look like a teen wolf. In mid transformation, like he ain't transformed all the way. He like halfway there. But okay, besides that, my set tonight is gonna be very therapeutic. I really believe that women should give more head. Women should suck more dick. They don't understand that helps the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like like the president now can make better decisions. Bill Clinton was on top of his shit because he was getting head. Generals of militaries are making great decisions because of head. Now, with that being said, I'm a black dude. I deal with black women. I don't get that much head, man. Black women's necks are so stiff. Like, I damn near gotta break her neck to get some head. Now, white women, it's easy. I mean, they say it's windy, and they ass like, they ain't got no bones in their neck. They just wave with the wind. And that's why I don't understand, real shit, why white dudes be dating outside their race. I'm like, you're giving up blowjobs every morning, afternoon, and night? Y'all realize let my phone drop. Y'all realize white women give you head and sandwiches afterwards? Y'all giving up that? Okay, you finally convinced a black woman to give you head. I mean, you begging and pleading. I mean, you paid all the bills. You met the in-laws. You're dealing with her 7 kids that's not yours. You finally get some head. Have you ever got some head from a woman that don't want to give you head? You're gonna get hella teeth. She's asking you, have you come yet? Bitch, it ain't been 30 seconds. You come yet? You come yet? You're like, I don't want this anymore, man. Stop. Fuck it, don't give me no more head, okay? That's your way of not wanting to give me head. Now I don't want no more head. Fuck it. Just give me pussy, okay? I'm content with pussy only. Man, y'all don't know how hard it is for me, man. I'm getting hella pussy. Anytime I want. But the head is something different. They do not want to give up the head. What are they scared of? You know, like what? I'm not rude. Like, I know a lot of black women wear weave and wigs and shit. What do they think I'm gonna do? Snatch that bitch off? Like, if I get excited, oh shit! You know, no, I'm not finna do that. I'm mature. 30-something years old. What I look like snatching off a wig, getting head? No, I'm not gonna do that. I just don't understand that. I don't. Like my man Joe Tidd was here. I'm like, man, you fucking up. I know she ain't giving you no head like that. She got an attitude. She emulates black women. I see her, I'm like, oh man, she just remind me of my wife. Just always, just when she up here, wasn't she giving y'all rules? Laugh, motherfuckers, laugh. Like, that's my wife if she was up here doing comedy. Laugh, motherfucker. How you gonna tell somebody what to do on stage? Like, that's black women. They just want to tell you what to do. You come yet? No. Shit. Black women trying to tell you when to come. Shit. How many people in here married? Damn. I know you think about that moment, don't you? You wish you could rewind that tape. You wish you could. It's something. I got the light. It's something. It's compromise, you know. It's compromise, but it's all worth it at the end. I mean, that's what. Every time I talk to a married guy, like, has been married for like 20, 30 years, that's how he talk. It's all worth it. In the end, it's all worth it. Like, damn, that's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be telling other young guys like that. Yeah, it's worth it at the end. It's great. You one day you'll understand and you'll see the light. Like I just saw the light. All right, y'all. I'm KC. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Get up, KC, everybody. Yo, there was a lot going on in that set right there. I'd like to break that down for you if you don't mind. A black man just took the stage and basically was like, hey man, interracial marriage is bad. Don't fucking do it. Like, I haven't seen someone so forcefully fight against interracial marriage since my grandmother died like 5 years ago. So thank you for that. That was an interesting time travel technique. Martin Luther King Jr. died for all of us to be like, no, don't marry us now. Don't marry us. White man up here doing an MLK impression. That's probably good for my look. Probably good for my look. And also, white people. Say it one more time. White people. Are so, especially in Valpo, just don't understand black people. And it's my favorite thing in the world. I'm gonna bring it up again, because last week we had somebody doing something, and he's here tonight. He's back there. Give Michael Gassaway a round of applause back there in the corner, hiding back there. Give him a round of applause. Because I want to tell you what happened tonight. Michael Gassaway put his hands in his pockets when KC was on stage, and when all of the black comedians were on stage tonight, because every time there's a black comic on stage, Michael Gassaway just wants to do this shit. Just the whole time. Just all goddamn time. Like, goddamn, this is what we're doing, baby. This is what you guys like, right? This is how you know I love you. Don't shoot me. So, good shit tonight. Good shit tonight. Don't worry. I won't infect your beautiful I won't infect your beautiful ebony genes with my whiteness, I assure you. I won't fuck your wife either. Well, actually, hold on now. I can't make that promise. KC, I'll buy you and your whole family dinner next week. Just come on out to the show. We gonna try. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon King.
How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, how y'all doing tonight? Yo. Thank you for responding that way. I be really wondering. Shit crazy tonight, right? They had like the vice president and president and shit on TV. This pandemic shit is wild. Like, black folks, we ain't too worried about the pandemic. We go through pandemics all the time. We know how to handle this pandemic. We go through shit all the time. Between crackers, and AIDS, we've been through it all, I'm telling you. We know how to handle it. And this is easy. This is particularly easy, seeing all you got to do is keep your ass in the house and wear a mask. Keep your ass in the house and wear a mask. You know how hard it was to keep away from the crack epidemic? With crackheads roaming up and down the street? AIDS you got to get by fucking somebody. And then crackers come to where you at and fuck everything up. I don't know. Sorry, I wanted to try that. I'm gonna write that around somewhere. Do some work. But you know what I blame the country on though? Mamas. Mamas. We ain't got real mamas no more. Mamas don't mama no more, right? Like, remember when I was a kid, my mama used to do mama shit. Like, mamas don't walk their kids out to the bus stop no more with that fucked up pajama suit on and that fucked up robe where she holding it together like this. And the pajama suit and the robe got a hole in the same top, in the same spot. So every time she moves, you can see the areola every little bit, every now and then. Mamas don't mama no more. Mamas used to tell their kids who they could and couldn't play with. Mamas don't do that no more. My mama was real quick to say, you can't play with that little boy. One time, I grew up in the projects. It was this kid, Marquez. He was five years old. He was selling weed. Something was wrong with this little boy. So we're about 10 years old. Me and James, we playing. He's like, yo, my mom said I can go to Marquez's house. Ask your mama, can you come with me? Now, black parents they feel real disrespected when you ask them a dumbass question. Like, kids ask dumbass questions all the time. Black mamas ain't going for that shit. I said, Ma, can I go to Marquez's house with James? She said, you can't play with that little boy. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to tell James? She was like, go tell him you can't play with that little boy. I went right back to James. I went, had my mama's robe on. I don't know why I had my mama's robe on. I can't play with that little boy. I'm gonna rewrite that one. That one's funny too. I can work with it. Mamas just don't mama no more. Mamas don't mama no more. I had another part to that, but I'm high and I forgot the next part. Huh? No, it's not. I already said kids you can play with. Mike helped me out with my jokes sometimes. I'm gonna switch to something else. Okay. Are you recording me? Thank you. I see a couple. Which one is the couple? Who's third wheeling? Okay. So, are you like a sister or friends? Okay, you just third wheeling right now. Possible threesome later. I get it. Okay. Hey, that's the second bottle of wine. He planning for a threesome later. I know, I've done it. But women always talk about how men can't communicate. I bet when y'all get in an argument, she go, you can't communicate. It's all that. Women always say men cannot communicate. But I'm going to tell you, your man tries to communicate with you at least once a day. At least once a day. Have you ever heard of the 5 love languages? Yep, there's receiving gifts. It's cool. Threesomes off? You said you have a husband? Fuck the material. I'm curious. I have a minute left. Oh, you have a dog at the house? Well, he be trying to hump stuff too. Listen, the point. I see the light. I'm about to get off stage, but the point I was trying to make, suck his dick more, man. My name is Brandon King. Y'all have a nice one.
Brandon King. First off, goddamn, Brandon King walked past me and it smelled like Willie Nelson's dreadlocks. Jesus Christ. Subtlety, not your strong suit, my friend. But I bet your suit would smell strong. That was the whitest thing I've ever done in my life. Somebody opened me up an IRA. Holy shit. Brandon King, Billy Dodaro, Mike Banks, Coffee Black. I thought that was happening Sunday.
It's Sunday, but it's not.
Oh, it's a different lineup?
It's Daryl.
Daryl Mance.
12. Coffee.
Rodney Rebels. Coffee Black. Stand up, D's performance comedy. Man, see what happens when I try to do a plug? Everybody just fucks me up. I ain't doing that anymore. It's fine. I don't. Just know that I care. That's why I said it. All right. I love you. So, anyway. So your next comic, I would like to talk about it for a second here. Your next comic is not of age to be in the bar this evening. And the first time that he came here, I knew that he was not of age because I was like, oh, this guy. And I asked one of my buddies. I was like, this guy, is he 21? And he looked at me like, man, you know I ain't gonna lie to you now. And that's all he said, and then he walked away. I'm gonna let you guess who that was. But he walks in, and I'm like, hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you. Can I see your ID, please? He said, I left it at work. And I said, that's a terrible excuse. I haven't left my ID anywhere since the 3rd grade, but that's fine, man. And he said, and I said, well, now I feel like a dick. And then he sat on the patio and hung out with everybody, and he's the nicest guy. And I went and I talked to the owner of the club, Jason Rudy, who is just the nicest human being you could meet in your life. And we made some accommodations, and I'm really, really glad that he's here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Antone Ware.
I did do that. I thought I was a better liar, but no, I just want to say, give it up for Jeff and all the people that allowed me to come here, even though I stepped on some toes. Give it up for them. Appreciate you guys. Jeff did get something out the deal, though. I'm stuck with Sky. He got something out the deal, which is a good thing, because now Sky can't harass Lillian, so give it up for that. Give it up for that. Now he's just going to harass me about wanting to harass Lillian.
Oh my God, man, she's so fucking hot. I could never get a girl like that.
Exactly, nigga, so why the fuck are you trying? I got like a filthy mouth and shit, because like I seen fucked up shit when I was a kid. The most fucked up shit I ever seen was my mom and my dad fucking. I just walked in the room and titties was flopping everywhere. And it was my dad's. His titties was clacking like clackers. He also had titties on his back, and they was trying to fly the nigga up. But what really fucked me up is how my mom was. My mom was like this, and her legs was just kicking up like that. And that shit really fucked me up, man, and I still think about that shit. I can never compete. Yeah, and I seen my dad's dick when I was a kid, and like my dad's dick traumatized me as a kid. Like I was scared of dick. Like I was so scared of dick I had to sit down when I peed. But I'm not scared of that shit no more, because when I got a little older, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a big dick like my dad. I'm here to tell you it skipped a generation. My son's gonna end up with it. But but like I'm not gonna say like I got a little dick or nothing. Like it's long. I ain't stretching shit, but I could stab some motherfuckers. Yeah, I grew up in the hood, right? And one thing they don't give white people enough credit for, white people in the hood is nicer than black people in the hood. If you don't believe me, ask your black neighbor for some sugar. They're gonna tell your ass no, and if they do give you some sugar, they're gonna grab a Lewis cup, won't even fill that bitch all the way up, and they're gonna be like, I want my cup back too. White people give you the whole bag of sugar, the whole fucking bag, and then stand there like the heroes that ended racism and shit. Man, and I have an issue, like, I have a lot of pride, like pride and talking shit. Pride and talking shit is not a good mix. Like one time I was at school and I was talking shit to these dudes and they wanted to fight me and shit, and my pride started, yeah, nigga, you finna go down there, you finna beat their ass. And my brain was like, nigga, you know you a bitch, get the fuck out of there. And I didn't listen to my brain, I listened to my pride, and I went down there and I was really hitting them niggas. But I don't know if y'all ever been jumped before. There's only so many punches you can throw before you say fuck it and start. I tried to bite a motherfucker. Man. Oh, and Corona and shit. Like, y'all remember, like, Corona and shit? They was talking about the murderous hornets. Niggas was not scared of the murderous hornets. Like, I wasn't scared of that shit at all, because I grew up with murderous cockroaches and shit. Did you know those motherfuckers bite? I got bit by a cockroach, and I thought I was going to turn to one of them motherfuckers. So I creep. Yeah, bitch, you better not let me in your cabinets. So Joe, y'all heard how Joe was talking about he's the awesomest comic because he killed somebody? That's a lie. Like, that's a lie. I'm the awesomest comic because I did comedy in front of tigers before. Y'all ever did comedy in front of tigers? Like, that was a real thing. I went in there and I was fucking terrified. Because I heard, and I looked at one of the tigers. He was crossed up like this. He was like, nigga, you know if you funny, you ain't funny, we gonna eat your ass. And then I was like, I ain't worried about y'all niggas eating meat. Y'all don't like white meat. And then another tyrant came up. He was like, I like white meat. And I was like, yeah, nigga, you like all types of meat. Leave me the fuck alone. And then I put the mic down and that was my time. And I didn't get ate. Yeah, I like that joke. I'm gonna keep that one. It was stupid, but I'm gonna keep that shit. Thanks for, like, Valpo is a weird place because, you know, I'm from South Bend where the meth grows or whatever the fuck Jeff said. It's more crack than meth, I'll tell you that much. Y'all ever had a conversation with a crackhead before? I had a conversation with a crackhead, my dad. Yeah, my dad is an interesting crackhead. Like, he told me the best way to do crack is to put it in a blunt, and then he handed me a blunt, and I did not smoke that blunt. I ate it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just saying, whoa, that's a nice, this is actually one of the nicest comedy stages I've ever been on in my life. They don't even got a stool, they got a chair. Like, look, my feet don't touch the ground on this motherfucker, nigga. Like, this shit's pretty dope, man. This shit. And then they got like a table. Like, if you can't smoke cigarettes or nothing, so that table's not that cool, but they got a table. What happened to the wine? No more wine? Oh, you guys the one with the wine. Wait, who had the wine? You guys had the wine. Yeah, you guys look like you drink wine. Do you drink like good wine or cheap wine? Like, what type of wine do you guys drink? Y'all showing me like I know wine. I'm not even 21, you idiots. That's my time, guys. Thank you.
Give it up for Tone, everybody. Come on. I feel like Tone looks like that guy from House Party. Yeah. Except like he gave up on his hair like 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Tone, you can't hear me because you're on the kids' table, but I just roasted your ass. I just want to let you know. All right? Man, I'm going to be honest with you. I forgot who was coming up next. So let's just say Steven Saylor, everybody.
How are we doing today, guys? Cool. Very high energy. It's great. I find it something really funny is that a lot of people, let's say, Blue Lives Matter, won't be voting blue this year. Fucking hypocrites. I smoke a lot of weed. We got people who smoke weed in the house. Give it up for weed. Marijuana, it's the greatest thing in the world. So I started smoking weed, and I smoke a lot of weed, man. And I forgot where I'm going with this joke because I smoke a lot of weed. Give me a second, it'll fucking come to me. I think. The bartender's making too much fucking noise back there. I can't think. Yeah, fucked your wife. Oh, man. You won the battle. It's bugging me how stoned I am and I'm forgetting this fucking joke. I'm the joke. This fucking guy, hell yeah. Irish McGee, thank you, buddy. Keep talking. Love it. Have another one. And I'll smoke another one and forget my fucking name. I don't work hard for fun. He's funny. You want to come up here? That's awesome, man. I want to laugh because I'm not making any of you guys laugh. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't understand bumper stickers. We'll go with a different joke. I don't understand bumper stickers. I don't really necessarily care if you're a great dog dad, dog mom. I don't care about your stick family. I don't care if you want to coexist because we can't coexist if you don't drive the fucking speed limit. Like, speed it up. And most of the time it's like old people, and I don't understand old people. I think that like when you reach like 68, 66 years old, around there, you should lose the right to drive and lose the right to vote. Like, for real. Speed up. Speed up the process of you dying because you don't matter. Go into the ground so you can become matter. That would be very helpful for me because I'm tired of driving 25 in a 45. Pick it up already. Just die. Oh, man. My dog died the other day. Yeah, it's sad. I killed him. I don't know anymore, man. I'm stoned. I'm going to give it up. Thank you, guys. That's my time.
Give it up for Steven Saylor. That guy nailed the bartender's wife, ladies and gentlemen, in case you were curious. He did that. Not while they were married. Not while they were married. I'm sorry about your dog, buddy.
Thanks, man.
What kind of dog was it?
A fake one.
Were you lying?
Yeah.
Eric just told me it was true.
No, my dog got attacked.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It got staples in its ass.
So I just ruined this whole thing by saying your dog was alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So tomorrow night we got Ariel Julie headlining. We also got Jack Lundorf. And we have Janice Rodriguez coming in. We got Bob Keane doing a guest spot tomorrow night. We got 2 shows, so I'm completely expecting the Kelsey's table of people over there to be here at the 10:30 p.m. show tomorrow night. Isn't that right, people that work at Kelsey's that I'm talking to with a microphone? 10:30 tomorrow night? You guys gonna be coming to that late show tomorrow night? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Lady, give it up for Kelsey's, everybody. Come on. I mean, God, Kelsey's been serving the same $15 steak for $40 for the last 20 years. God bless you guys. You're all wonderful. Oh, I did it again. So we're going to say Billy Dodaro, everybody. Come on up, Billy Dodaro.
Does that work? You guys hear me? All right, growing up, I had a friend who was a genius, and he wanted to be a brain surgeon. And he was a good shit, too. He had no business being friends with us. And while we were skipping school, stealing honey buns, and throwing rocks at the faggot couple that lived down the street, he was working hard to make his dreams come true. And, got through school, got into college, medical school, his residency. And he had a little tick, though, like a tick. Nothing, not like Tourette's, just a little tick. And through that, I learned there's a hierarchy of surgeons. Like, you got the important shit, like brain surgeon, heart surgeon, and it kind of goes down, fucking hand surgeon or whatever. And because of his tick, he kept fucking people up. And for a while there, he thought he'd never get to be a surgeon. And, they just kept moving him. And then one day, they found a spot for him. They found where he belonged. And he's never been happier. He is actually the head doctor at Planned Parenthood, where every day he gives people a second chance to live out their dreams by being an abortion surgeon. I don't know how I feel about abortion. I mean, I completely understand the want to kill a fetus. I'm just not sure how I feel about giving women the right to choose. Did you ever let a woman try to pick a restaurant? I'm no economist, but Plan B might be the most undervalued, underpriced product on the market. They say it costs $250,000 to raise a kid to the age of 18. Plan B is $50. No, it's 50. Well, you got to get the card where you keep buying. It comes out to $50 the more you buy. Plan B is actually how I found out my wife had an eating disorder. Because when you spike a woman's banana pancakes with Plan B, if she has bulimia, it'll never stay in her gut long enough to get the job done. Oh, fuck it. Dude, that went quick. I thought that was going to be fucking longer. Where am I at? That's cool. I got fucking kids, obviously. Plan B didn't fucking work. Don't have a plan C. Kid's 8 now. The other day, my kid came up to me and he said, Dad, when you found out Mom was pregnant, what did you want? And I'm always honest with my kids. So I said, son, when I found out your mother was pregnant, I prayed and prayed and prayed for a miscarriage. You, son, were an unanswered prayer. What else would we want to talk about? What else? You guys give me a topic. I'm spent. That's all I got. Trump? God, I hope he wins. You know how fucking boring? You know how, like, not boring this year? We've been locked down and it has been entertainment nonstop. Can you imagine if he fucking loses? We would have nothing to do. Nothing to laugh at. Nothing. What do you gotta worry about? What are you fucking worried about, dude? You gotta worry about cops, not the fucking president. President's not gonna fucking pull you over and shoot you. A fucking cop will. Any cops here tonight? You know, my dad was a cop. So growing up, my mom had a lot of black eyes. But he recently retired. Not from beating my mom, just from beating minorities. And I was over there the other day, and he was talking about getting a dog. But he wasn't sure what kind he wanted to get. So I suggested an English bulldog. And he said, no, they got bad teeth, and you got to walk them on the wrong side of the street. How about a Chihuahua, Dad? They're little and easy to take care of. Bunch of drug-dealing rapists, murderers, taking all the good American dogs' jobs. Like, what, no American dog's trying to fucking landscape. You know what kind of dog my dad wanted? You guys do. My dad wanted a German Shepherd. You know why? Because no matter what command you give them, they'll always obey. Even if that means gassing millions of women and children. All right, I got the light. That's my time. Thank you very much.
All right, so I've recently been, I've fallen to an addiction. It's been a serious problem for me and everyone around me for the last, I don't know, how long has it been affecting us, Eric? No, I have not been doing it for 6 months. Okay, so the problem that I'm faced with currently is the fact that I can't stop doing a Trump impression all of the time. And usually it's when like shitty things are happening, right? Like my uncle, these Kelsey's people, man, I'm gonna fucking kill all of them. Your steaks are bad. Your steaks are bad and you should feel bad. They're actually pretty good. They're actually really delicious. I'm not even gonna lie. He brings me a prime rib every once in a while, and I have to change pants every time he does. It's really exciting for me, so I appreciate that. But my point is, I had the addiction. It's been terrible. I can't stop doing a Trump impression. It's been the worst. It's been absolutely terrible. And so what do people of privilege do when they have an addiction? Methadone, right? Absolutely. So I found my methadone. And it's Christopher Walken. So every time I think something's tremendous, it's easier just to go from it's tremendous to, oh, it's tremendous. So this is great. This is wonderful. The only immigrants I want in this country are the 12 and 13-year-old girls that I'm grooming to marry when Melania ages out. And then I say, oh, wait. And then I refocus myself. And I say, oh. You're sitting there telling me you're on a fireworks stand and you're not going to have any whistling kitty chasers, no cherry bombs, no M80s, with or without the scooter stick. So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is just like somebody that is now addicted to methadone, I consider myself cured. So thank you very much. Who's coming up next? Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Dickmaster General, Ken Newpol.
Good evening. My name's Ken. I am an avid reader. My favorite book is called Moby Dick. I've never read it, but it has the best title. It's quite a girthy book, quite hefty in the hand. I assume that's what they meant when they say Dick for days. I was trying to read a 900-page book. It's also my favorite book because it's about a sperm whale, which is the second funniest kind of whale, behind the humpback. And the most famous scene in the book is a bunch of sailors just chugging beers in a competition. So it's the most famous scene of seamen drinking in literary history. Seamen drinking? Nobody? Okay. All right. Thanks, Steve. The sailor got it. Okay. All right. My favorite author is Charles Dickens. Same reason. But I always wish that Charles Dickens' books were a little more like Moby Dick. You know, like if Great Expectations was Great Dicks. Little Dorrit was you get it, right? Okay. There's no point in this right now, right? All right. That's not how I do this. So, all right. Well, no, I mean, nobody can fucking hear me. Everybody's already left. Fuck them. All right. So, other classics by Charles Dickens. A Tale of Two Dicks. It was the best of cocks. It was the worst of cocks. For those who are listening on the radio, my buttocks is exposed right now. I'm okay. Sorry. We're good? All right. What else? What's the other one? Oh, Christmas Dick, where the main character is visited by 4 ghosts, the first of whom is heavily wrapped in chains, and Ebenezer is not having any of that action. Brings a whole new meaning to the ghost of Christmas yet to come. I'm done. All right, thanks, guys.
I'm gonna do this thing where I don't do anything and I just see what you guys do about it, and I'm really enjoying it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sky Luke.
God damn, how am I gonna follow that off only dick jokes? Fuck. Dick jokes are the best, man. Shit. Nothing is better than a dick joke. Maybe a fart joke, but that's about it. Man, how is your guys' fucking shit going tonight? You guys all doing good? Yeah, fuck it. I'm stiffly tonight. It's not because I did a bunch of cocaine. It's because I got allergies. Yeah. Man, I got pulled over last week. It was my first white privilege experience. The cop let me go. And here I was thinking it was maybe because, like, I did all the meth that night. I did cocaine and ecstasy and drank a lot. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I just got that gangster style, bro. Maybe it's because I'm black at heart. The whole time I wasn't thinking maybe it's just because I got that white privilege. Honestly, white privilege is pretty good though, man. Like, I would trade 3.5 inches of dick for some white privilege. White privilege might be better than sex. It's pretty fucking great, man. Like, not 4 inches of dick, but 3.5 for sure. It's great, man. It's great. Shit. Man, my The blackest man in the room just walked out on that joke. Alright. Yeah, quarantine's been weird, man. During quarantine, I broke up with my girlfriend. That's rough, right? I don't want to say what happened. Let's just say now I only have 2 girlfriends. Left and right hand. That's the tag I should add. Thanks, Billy. Thanks. Fucking Eminem looking motherfucker. Fucking wearing a sweatshirt like you're from the 90s. From the good years of fucking Eminem. Man. Quarantine's been weird, man. Quarantine's been weird. I understand fathers more. Especially only fathers. Like, if you're a couple during quarantine, I can kind of understand it. Like, it's weird, though, because, like, if your kids walk in on you having sex during quarantine, like, you can kind of play that shit off like it's yoga or something. Like, yeah, this is just yoga. That's all we're doing. But if you're a single father and your kid walks in on you, like, what do you say? You know, like, this is a one-man tug-of-war. I don't know what we would say. This is the one-man peeling the banana pose. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame pose. You know? I don't know. I used to judge, like, you know that creep you'd see driving down the road, like, jacking off in his car? Like, that man's a creep. He's gonna cancel that motherfucking piece of shit. But now, during quarantine, I have a whole new perspective. Because I see that guy driving down the road, smoking a cigarette, jacking off. And I'm like, that man's a good father. He keeps it out of the house. He's on his way to buy his children some Cheerios and some macaroni and cheese. Great father. He's wearing a mask while he's doing it. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker might be the father of the year. It's wild, man. It's wild. We're going through a fucking wild-ass era. Like, for me, this entire quarantine, I feel like I just woke up from a coma, you know? Like, the last 6 months, I've been fucking passed out, and someone woke up, and they're like, yeah, so everything's been crazy. You know, everyone's wearing masks. I'm like, wait, did Trump finally make his threats on China real? Did he finally nuke these motherfuckers? Oh, wait, the threat came from China? They were eating bats? What? No, dude, I don't believe that shit. I just wake up and they're like, yeah, well, the NBA Finals got pushed back. I'm like, well, at least you got to see Kobe take the Lakers to the finals. Wait a minute. What? In a helicopter? Really? Like, this year has been so wild that if someone told me, like, Trump and his entire cabinet with Candace Owens was competing against the Looney Tunes in a basketball game to see who would win the presidency, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, but then you have like, but then like, Candace Owens goes for like the dunk as Trump passes with the alley-oop. They dunk on that shit, but right as she's about to dunk, Trump just reaches out and grabs her by the pussy. I'd be like, yep, that's about right. All right, that's about time, man. Have a great night. Peace out. I'm Ben Skyler. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Gassaway.
Went to go get my drink. You know, I actually thought this mask was gonna impede my voice. I'm taking it off anyway. Yeah, these masks, I finally realized they are annoying as hell. They're like condoms, but if you don't use them, you're just asking for trouble. So, I'm about to say a very controversial statement. Everyone got really quiet. That was awesome. And simply this. Being fat sucks. Thank you. I was actually expecting a whole nother reaction because I said that one time on social media and everyone just pounced on me like a cougar. Like a fucking cougar going after a fawn. Or like a cougar going after a young man. Hey. I remember fucking that one. Holy shit, I just forgot everything. Fucking hell. Oh, no, not on Facebook. It was on Instagram. It was pretty fun. No, the main reason why I do not, well, I want to actually tell you that it's not because I don't like fat people, because if I said I don't like fat people, it's kind of indicative of what I'm trying to say. It's like a blind person saying, I don't like people wearing glasses. Or a prostitute telling another prostitute that they're a whore. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But the main reason why I don't like being fat, it's not because of the high blood pressure, the diabetes, or just the short lifespan. It's because of stairs. Stairs are the kryptonite to fat people. They're higher than mirrors, jean shopping, class reunions, and Jenny Craig. You might not understand that. For 35 years, Jenny Craig has just pretty much been saying, hey, fatty, eat this, go work out, fatso. Fuck you, bitch! But back to stairs. See, for anybody who's fit or skinny, you know, like those people in the table in the back over there, thin, skinny, all those people, they look at stairs and they just go, oh, I got a few flights, it's gonna suck. But to us fat people, we look at that and it's fucking Mount Everest. We just look at it and fuck. Why did I just buy jeans today? And we go up it because we got to get to the third floor because, I don't know, class or pussy, either way. Or class about pussy, which was a fun course in college. So we go up the stairs, and by the end, you're huffing, you're puffing, and if you're with somebody, you're going to try to hide it because you don't want to look weak. So you're just there, you're trying to hold it back. You look like a kid who just had spicy food for the first time. You're just... And you try to, okay, don't go out, go up, no, up. Which is fine if you're a woman, but for a guy, it just looks wrong. And I always feel like no one can understand that unless you're fat. But then I realize there's another group of people that will understand you. Really drunk people. Because if you're walking up with a really drunk person, You are worrying about going up the stairs. They're worried about going backwards on the stairs. So it's kind of like cancels each other out. Then you get up the stairs, you're huffing and puffing, you're grabbing this, I don't fucking know what that means, but you're grabbing something, you're trying to huff and puff. Drunk guys try not to fall over for other reasons. And you look over to him and it's like, dude, you have an alcohol problem. And he's like, fuck no, I got pretty much fucking under control. You have a fat problem. Really? How do you know? Well, 1 donut plus 1 Happy Meal times 3 times a day times 7 days a week times 365 equals clear. It's so hard to say goodbye to Dunkin' Donuts. There you go, that's all I got.
Mike, gas away, everybody. All right, we got 2 more in here, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for the mayor of East Chicago, Mr. Alan Esquivel.
What's up? Sometimes people call me Biff Tanner too, you know, come back from the future. I am also a financial advisor too. Advise you to highly invest in cocaine unless your name's Sky. Yeah, that was because he was talking for a long time and just get him off the fucking stage. All right, that's enough bashing people. So, I guess you guys are wondering why I got these fucking badass shoes and these fucking dope-ass jacket. It's because when you're on stage, you're supposed to entertain people and you're supposed to look nice, not like you just came out of a fucking gym. I said, wonder why I got some nice shoes on and a nice jacket is because when you come out and perform on a stage, you actually dress up now because you just came out of a fucking gym. Not mentioning any names, Billy D. But no, I like cool shoes. You know, cool shoes are really cool. Like, yeah, I like Prada shoes. I have a huge. I know a lot of you people, you know, from South Bend don't know what Prada shoes are. But you know, to my rich people or people who have money, you know, we like Prada shoes, and it actually saved my ass one time. I got in a little jam, and I had to go to 26 in California. I don't know if you guys know where that is. That's a jail in Chicago. And so I'm sitting there in processing, and I'm sitting there on the bench, and then these 2 guys are all sizing people up. They're like, "Oh, you Latin King," and they're talking to all these people. They're like, "No, you GD," all this. And this one guy looks at me and looks at my shoes. He's like, "You're cartel." And I looked dead straight in his fucking eyes. And I didn't say a fucking word. And that day, no one fucked with me until I got processed out. And I got on that phone and I was like, "Mom, get me the fuck out of here." I got Velcro Prada shoes on. And my mom's like, "I'll get you out of there, mijo. Just keep your ass tight." So they got me out, like, you know, 8 hours later. So Prada shoes saved my virgin ass. So, yeah. But anyways, so do you guys ever have that like friend who always just dresses up like really awesome for fucking whatever the fuck sport he plays? Like golf, guy comes out with $2,000 pair of golf clubs, or like fucking Jordans that are just like fucking you would never hoop in. I'm trying to get both spectrums, you know, the white people and the black people. You know, shoot. Well, I'm that comic that looks really fucking good that can't fucking tell a joke. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, laugh, motherfuckers," because I'm supposed to make you guys laugh. Well, in all honesty, there's only really 2 places I can wear these shoes and this jacket. It's on stage, and whenever my fucking cocaine dealer throws a party. Because when he throws a party, everyone comes. The mayor comes, politicians comes, strippers come, I come on their face. Yeah, that was a cheap joke. But one time actually had the opportunity to hang out at my drug dealer's house after hours. And whenever you do that, like the drug dealers have compounds. Oh, I already got the fucking red light. Shit, man, time goes fly. Time goes fast when you're Biff Tanner. So, all right, guys, that's my time. Thank you.
Okay. Hey Ken, how do you say baby gap in Spanish? How do you say baby gap in Spanish? Yeah, the joke was that he got the light up shoes from Baby Gap, but in Spanish. All right. We got one more. You guys ready for it? Did you guys see how quickly I gave up on that shit? I'm over it. I'm over it. Ladies and gentlemen, are there any single women in the house tonight? Your next comic is very attractive. All right, well, the next comic's got a bigger dick than I do. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Banks.
Hey, thanks for clapping, everybody. I like that intro. It's great. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? Listen, I saw advice for comedians is to try and write a couple jokes a day, so I tried writing 3 jokes a day starting today based on news articles that I read. Let me try and read them for you now. The first one is, be careful, everybody. We're all allowed to go outside again, but COVID cases are surging in certain areas. France is one of them. They're issuing new rules that are focusing on reducing private contact with each other. I would strongly recommend forcing everybody to become engineers that do stand-up. Because nobody's made contact with my privates in 2 years. Joke 2. Ice. All right. I want to meet Amy. A 1-year-old child sadly fell out of a cruise ship window, and his grandfather just pleaded guilty to negligent homicide. Negligent. Not sure if the cruise ship took like a surprising hard left turn out of nowhere, but... The grandfather said pleading guilty was very extremely difficult, but it was something that he had to do to help his family move past this grieving period. But he said that the hardest part of it was he still got her nose. Joke number 3. The Twitter account for Trump's campaign just got suspended for posting a video of Joe Biden's son partaking in a shady business deal. Which begs the question, how has Trump's personal Twitter account not been suspended yet, right? You can be suspended if you expose a shady business deal, but if you are a shady businessman, you'll get 280 characters. I don't understand that, but word on the street is Trump went out there and took the video himself. Yeah, he went undercover thief. Undercover, you got it. Cover thief. All right, I'm gonna write 3 jokes every day, I guess. Next week I'll have 21 jokes to tell you. Engineer, I can do math. All right, I'm gonna run an old joke real quick because I want to just try one new little tag at the end. So ride with me. Tell me if you relate to this. Anybody else? Have any of you ever creeped on a girl's Instagram so far back that you become a pedophile before you realized it? I mean, they know when your birthday is. There should just be a certain point when it starts playing R. Kelly. And then you can snap out of it like, oh, I didn't realize I already passed 2 homecomings. Why didn't I stop at the graduation photos? And by the way, even if you're scrolling through the safe zone, if you see a TBT, that's a throwback Thursday. Get out of there. Why would she do that? Why would she put a sophomore year spring break in the middle of the safe zone? That should be illegal. Somebody arrest that thought. All right, good. As you could probably tell by my demeanor, I don't give a shit about being up here right now. I'm very tired. Actually, I'm trying a new attitude. I'm going to say I'm not tired. Maybe it'll trick my brain into thinking I'm not tired. I'm not tired right now. There's a lot of pretty girls in here. I'm not horny right now. I'm not horny right now. See how fun it is when you just don't care at all? I'm going to try something new tonight. Brandon, can you come help me roast the crowd with me tonight? We're a duo comedy act called Timon and Pumbaa. Guess who's who? Ken thinks he's all that with his blonde ass.
I want to get to the people he showed his ass to. Every man at that table looked like they just sit and reminisce on their high school ROTC days. Isn't that something?
They didn't get accepted into the college programs.
Oh, he walked away. I can tell he got a little too drunk and got on your nerves. I can tell.
He just left 2 girls sitting by themselves, and there's 2 of us up here, so.
Listen, I took a shit his size before I came in here. I ain't scared of him. Hey, wow, white man with a white beard. Hey, how you doing? Whenever I see white people with camo on, it scares me because they ready for something we don't know about.
I'll be careful. He's recording this. He has the power to cancel you whenever he wants. I'm not going to mess with him. I'm going to switch over to the people trying to cash out. Man, nobody listening to us. I think we're funny. Don't you think, Jeff?
Hey, you can sell this to Valpo. Like, where's Anton? Anton, you look like the cinnamon stick from the Apple Jacks commercial dipped in milk too long. Listen. My girlfriend helped me with that one. I can't take that one myself.
You look like you've been eating all the cinnamon sticks dipped in the milk.
If you don't get away from me, and you lucky you white, because if the police was called, you would get away. The only reason I'm not gonna say something to him right now, because he's an engineer, he can fuck up my car, and his credit is better than mine. That's the only reason I'm not gonna say something.
You tell my corporate job that I smoke weed with you, they'll fire my ass right away. So we're even. All right, we got the light, y'all. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
All right, everybody, did you have a good time tonight? All right, it looks like the Valparaiso militia just walked in, so make sure all the black comics get out of here, all right? All right, you guys have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow for 2 shows, one at 8, one at 10:30. Thank you very much. Good night.